Welcome back. So you don't have a boat, but you've always wanted to explore the Mississippi River from the water.
Well, final approval came from the Minneapolis Parks Board for a first-of-its-kind kayak rental service. The route will start in Brooklyn Center, and it could be ready before the end of this month.
I don't think people associate Mississippi River with a paddling experience.
But even on a cloudy, stormy day, it's not unusual to find a kayaker on the Mississippi. There are 72 miles of the big river through the Twin Cities that officials say is largely underused. They hope to change that with something called paddle share.
Certainly our goal is to get people out on the river and to enjoy their national park, which is in their backyard. A lot of people don't know that.
The Minneapolis Parks Board this week approved an agreement to allow the National Park Service to install paddle share stations that would look like this. You make a reservation and pay online, and then punch in a code to get your kayak, life vest, and paddle.
The North Miss to Boom Island will be a unique stretch because you'll get a nice combination of nature and urban, where you'll see the skyline of Minneapolis, but you'll also see great blue herons and eagles and be able to paddle this great river.
Under this pilot project, you would put your kayak in at North Mississippi Regional Park, paddle downriver for 4 miles, and return the boat to Boom Island.
You'll be able to paddle one way in one direction. You could also go upriver and return to the same location. But you'll also be able to take a nice ride bike back to where you started.
Last summer, the Park Service gave the idea a test on the Mississippi above the Coon Rapids Dam. They were trying to figure out what's needed to make this a success. Things like safety on the water, an available bike trail, and a visitor center with restrooms were important. If the pilot is successful, it could expand along the 72-mile river corridor.
If we get half the kayaks rented this season, we will consider it a success. If we get all the kayaks rented this season, we will certainly be moving forward in a very positive direction.
Funding for the project comes from REI and the National Park Service, and the test season would run from the end of this month through October, or as long as the weather stays reasonable. And, you know, if all goes well, they could add another segment from the Coon Rapids Dam down to the North Mississippi Regional Park, maybe a stop somewhere along the way in Brooklyn Park, too. But that's all to come next year, maybe.
Excellent. What a great program.
It
Get you out
could
on
be a
the
lot of
river.
fun.
Yeah.